Alright, today we're doing Interstate 285 in Atlanta for the Atlanta Braves in honor of the MLB opening day of the 2024 season. I am a longtime Atlanta's Braves fan. I've even been to a couple of their games. One game in Atlanta and another one up in Washington DC when they versed the Nationals. So as you can see that I'm a longtime Braves fan and I'm ready to get started with this Interstate. So let's go! If you've been enjoying my highways content or any of my other content, be sure to hit that like button and smash that subscribe button so you're notified of all my future highways videos. And guess what? I'm now open to extra requests. All of the future highways I'm going to be doing are listed down in the description below. So if you wanted any extra requests for the future highways, be sure to look down in the description and put your request down in the comment section below and I'll make sure to shout you out. Let's get started with the highway. As you can see here, this is the entire map of Interstate 285 and it makes a complete loop around the city of Atlanta. So then we're going to be going clockwise around the city. So we begin here at exit 61 where we meet Interstate 85, and Interstate 85 is signed for Columbus, Montgomery, and north for Atlanta, while we're getting west for Birmingham and Chattanooga. The reason it's 285 west is because we're actually heading west here, and Birmingham is for Interstate 20 and Chattanooga is for Interstate 75. And as you can see here, it looks like Interstate 285 is acting like a snake and engulfing the 85 lanes. So that's pretty cool. And here's where 285 or Interstate 85 splits off from 285. And 285 is now signed north for still Birmingham and Chattanooga. And once we leave Interstate 85, our exits reset and we're now at exit 1 once again for Washington Road. And 9 miles up the road we're meeting Interstate 20 and it's signed east for Atlanta and west for Birmingham, and now 285 is signed north for Chattanooga and Greenville. Those are 475 and 85 respectively. And we have our first exit request of the video and it's made by Quartermont437. He actually wanted to see the exit for US 278, which takes you over to Hilton Head Island, South Carolina. But it looks like here it's concurrent with its parent route, US 78. And sadly, these two highways just get the Kentucky treatment instead of control cities. Why? Now we're meeting US Highway 41, which gets Truist Park, so that's pretty cool. And if you want to see a Braves game, I recommend taking the US 41 exit. And we're also going to meet Interstate 75 soon, which is signed north for Chattanooga. And now 285 is signed east for Greenville and Augusta here. And here's the actual meeting with Interstate 75, and as you can see, it's signed north for Chattanooga. Oh, sadly here, Interstate 285 gets no control cities. And on one of the ramps towards Interstate 75, we actually can see Truist Park from the highway. And once we get back on Interstate 285, we're now signed east for Greenville and Augusta, both for 85 and 20 respectively. And Quartermont437 also wanted to see at US 19 here on 285. And this is from a few years ago because currently exit 27 is under construction, but he wanted to see exit 25 for US 19 South. Also, he is making a US 19 series currently, and I recommend you checking out US 19 Southbound Part 1, which is right up here. He also wanted to see the exit for US 23, and US 23 takes you all the way up into Michigan where the Xavier 456 lives, and he's done his own series on Michigan freeways. So why is that US 23 shield look so small? They have enough room to make it bigger, so why doesn't Georgia make it bigger? Make it bigger, Georgia! We're also meeting Interstate 85 at exit 33 and it's signed north for Greenville. And 285 is now signed south for Augusta and Macon. Macon is 475 and Augusta is still for Interstate 20. Now we're meeting US Highway 29 here and it gets the Kentucky treatment and it has no control cities. And we're also meeting US 78 at the next exit. And wow, it does get control cities this time for Decatur and Athens. Wait a minute, I thought US 72 went to Decatur and Athens, not US 78. What is going on here? Now we're meeting Georgia Highway 10 on the southeastern side of the city. And here's the other meeting of US 278, again on the southeastern side of the city. Now we're meeting Interstate 20, and it's signed for Augusta. And now 285 gets for Macon and Montgomery, so those are great choices. Macon is for 75 and Montgomery is for 85. Now we're meeting Interstate 675, and it's on south for Macon. And 675 deads into 75, so that's a good choice. And 285 is now signed for the Atlanta Airport and Montgomery. Here's the other meeting with US 23, and it's signed for Fort Gleam. And here's the south side of meeting of US 19 and US 41. And we just get Hapeville. That's the suburb in southern Atlanta. You just signed something south for US 19 and 41. Not north 19 or 41. What are you doing, Georgia? We're also meeting Interstate 75, which is signed south for Macon, so that's cool. Come back right where we started, here at the Interstate 85 and 285 junction on the southwest side of the city. So with that, we're going to be talking about, the places I'll go on Interstate 285 here in Atlanta. So these are all the places that I'd visit if I ever was to come down to Atlanta to come to a Braves game. I would actually visit Truist Park because I would be going there for a Braves game. And I also like to visit the Atlanta Aquarium and downtown Atlanta and also Mercedes-Benz stadiums, and finally other Atlanta attractions in the Atlanta area. And that ends Interstate 285 here in Atlanta, and go Braves! Thank you all so much for watching this short video on Interstate 285 here in Atlanta. I hope you guys learned something new about this highway. I certainly did. I learned that it is pretty well signed, and it thinks about Interstates 20, 75, and 85 before it thinks about it itself, because it has all three of those interstates control cities on it. Also, I do hope that the Braves make it to the World Series this year, because they've been stopped by the Phillies the past 2 years, and I didn't like that. So let's hope that they beat the Phillies in the postseason this year. And remember, go Braves, and thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.